Story, and it features George McGrath, and he's going to be telling a story for us. So if you'd like to come here, George, and get ready to tell the story. And he'll be involving the other participants who'll be acting parts out in his story. So if they could go over to the other side, ready to be drawn in to the story. But the title of the story is going to be suggested for us by somebody in the studio audience here. So I'm going to go off and find somebody. Now, can I just come to you? What's your name?
Abby.
Abby? Some strange names we've got in the audience this week. Oh, not you're the first person I've asked, obviously, but... have you got a title for a story for us, Abby?
A Day in the Life of a Rubber Duck.
A Day in the Life of a Rubber Duck. That's a very good story. A bit bizarre, really. And we like a moral that the story might illustrate. Have you got a moral that the story might illustrate?
A rolling stone gathers no mirth.
No mirth?
No mirth.
No. All right. No what? This member of our audience is Irish. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Why don't we make it nice and simple like that? And I've forgotten what the title of the story was.
A Day in the Life of a Rubber Duck.
Oh, that's it. A Day in the Life of a Rubber Duck. So away you go, George.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful little girl who lived all alone in a cottage in a beautiful little wood. She had no friends at all, but she did have a beautiful rubber duck that she loved to play with. It was huge!
It was huge!
Oh, I love my rubber duck so much, I'm gonna give it a great big hug.
She said, kissing it mysteriously. Soon there was a jingle at the door.
Oh, there's a jingle at the door. Come on, Ducky, let's go and answer it.
It was her beloved grandfather. He was covered with moss. He'd been out in the village for so long she hadn't seen him in years. He was covered with moss.
Grandfather, you're covered in moss.
She said, repeating what the narrator had said over and over again already.
Look, sit down here and have a cuddle of my rubber duck while I go and make you a nice cup of tea.
She said, trying to escape from the scene.
You'll have to speak up. I'm covered in moss.
Said the grandfather, repeating it just one more time.
I've made a cup of tea incredibly quickly for the purposes of the improvisation.
Said the girl, speaking as quickly as she could. Soon there was another jingle at the door. It was Keith Richards.
Oh, hi!
Hello, I just decided to roll in.
Hi!
He said, making a pun.
Hey, I think you used to be one of my mom's favorite guitar heroes or something, didn't you?
I used to be an exhibit in the Natural History Museum.
Well, why don't you come over here and talk to the rubber duck, because I'm sure you'd have a lot in common.
Did you bring it in through South America, the duck?
No, I've had it here all the time. It's sitting here on my grandfather's knee.
Soon the grandfather began to heave and cough, and everyone knew it was time to gather the moss off him immediately before he would die.
Will you help me gather this moss, please?
No, rolling stones don't gather moss.
Oh.
He said, giving the moral away a bit early.
No. Oh, no, early enough. Thank you. All right.
It was fine. Sorry, is that short? No.
Well, subtly reworded, I think we got the moral there. So I think 45 points there to everyone apart from Jan. I'm going to give her 1,000 points because I like her. Now, the next game...